Welcome back to the channel. BoomShakaLaka ShakaLakaBoomBoom. Starting out, you know it, with a cup of cheer. That lemon squeezed. That lemon squeezy. Here we go. Down the hatch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whew. If it doesn't hit right away, it certainly gets you in a moment's time. Whew. I'm gonna do a little rinse there. Wow. Oh boy. All right. Let's get it going. Hello, hello. I want to say good morning because it's morning where I am. And it may not be morning when you're watching this or where you are at. So, I am back with another video. Today, I want to start with the gratitude, of course. Have some interesting blessings that I'm grateful for this morning. Still gonna be open and transparent. As I am human, I am not at my highest, vibrational frequency 100% of the time, and I'm okay admitting that. It is this is life is not easy. There are ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. We ebb and flow, so to speak. So if you hear some struggle in some of my blessings that I'm grateful for this morning, it's because the struggle is real. But I'm here, I'm grateful. This is what motivates me. This is what puts a smile on my face. I am finally feeling confident enough to wear the kind of clothes that you see me wearing in these videos. The stuff that I'm wearing right now is from an era of my life where I feel like, at my peak, and my confidence was at its highest, and I'm starting to regain that confidence enough to wear this kind of clothing again, and it makes me so happy. I am not afraid of judgment. I just want to live my best life, and I think I'm happy to share that with you all. And if I inspire or motivate just one of you to do the same, do what feels right, do what feels and makes you happy. So my continued magic practice, the blessings that I'm grateful for today. I am truly blessed to have a vision, because I am not quite clear on many things in my life at the moment. But one thing that is for certain is that I have a vision to keep pushing, to keep driving, to make a difference in my life every day. I can see that I am worth it, and I am creating the path before me, the path to something wonderful. I am so grateful for the gift of vision. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am so happy and grateful for motivation, because something inside me is pushing me to stay with these positive changes I am making. Something inside me is encouraging me to push even when it feels impossible. Something inside of me is telling me that this is not enough, that I deserve more, and to go and get it. Thank you for the blessing of motivation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am truly grateful for my sisters, because I have true unconditional love with them. I love them without expectation, and they love me the same. I have leaned on them lately, and I am so blessed to have them as a safe place in my life right now. I am thankful for the gift of my sisters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. With all my heart, thank you for challenges, because I have faced many challenges lately, and I'm realizing that with each challenge, it is our mind and how we perceive and handle things that determines how difficult or simple a challenge is. I am no expert in shifting my perspective under pressure, but this has been a rewarding realization. I am so grateful for the blessing of challenges. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That said, I hope you can feel the gratitude, because that's, certainly a moment in my life this morning that, as I woke up and things are hard, I still thank God for the blessing that is today. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And as I step my feet out of bed onto the floor, I say thank you. Thank with my left foot, right foot, you. Thank you, as I step my feet onto the floor. And I am thankful for those first steps that get me going in the morning. And as I begin my morning routine and as I think about the blessings that I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for gratitude and the opportunity to express my gratefulness for the things that I do have in my life. And it really is opening up my eyes and my heart to the things that I do have. And that is another reason that I place my hands over my heart when I read these blessings of gratitude, because I truly want to feel this gratitude and not just go through the motions and say it. These are things that are happening in my life that are shifting my perspective, are changing my outlook, are helping me to overcome, this difficult and challenging period in my life. I am facing an identity crisis and trying to figure out who I am. And while a lot of those things are coming back to me, as you can see, I'm regaining the confidence to wear some of the clothes that I acquired in another season of my life that I was at my peak. I am regaining that confidence, rebuilding myself piece by piece. And I'm here to share that journey with you all. And it's not always easy. And I'm just so grateful. This past week, I've been doing the cup of cheer, the lemon juice, to make small changes in my life, to promote healthy living in my life. I have began a workout regimen, and I'm just looking at my whiteboard because I've written it down. Set the intention, right? So it starts with an idea. The world's largest skyscrapers, the world's biggest businesses, nothing started without it first being conceived in the mind, right? So I wrote down some of these thoughts because as they came up, they're generated in my mind, and I feel like if I write them down, that intention becomes stronger. And then as I take action on those things that I've written, then they'll play out in my life and become my reality. So interesting little perspective there. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you do something similar. But I'll read to you my workout. I started, I believe, on Monday, and then skipped Tuesday, worked out Wednesday, skipped Thursday. Yeah, today's Friday. So every other day I'm doing these workouts. It's 3 sets of these, or excuse me, 3 sets of these different workouts, and then there's different repetitions for each of them. So pull-ups, it's kind of out of frame, but above that door I've got a pull-up bar, and I do 5 pull-ups and then 10 push-ups, 10 curls, toe touches. I don't really have a number for that. I just want to be mindful about my flexibility, and it's important that every day I reach towards that goal of touching my toes. And every day that I do reach to touch my toes, hopefully that will become easier, and I will just be naturally or organically more flexible. Because right now it takes me a few tries to get down there and touching my toes. I have an ab roller. I was doing like 10 of those, and then 10 squats. And then there's some other workouts that I don't quite know the name of them. One of them is I just kind of hold the dumbbell over my head, and I'm just coming down with it behind my head and lifting it back over my head. So if anybody knows what that workout would be called, please drop that in the comments below. And then another one where I'm kind of off to my side, and I am bringing the weight from in between my legs up to my chest here. So I just don't know the name of some of those workouts, but 10 of each of those as well. And yeah, I do 3 sets of those, and it has been difficult. And what I'm realizing, hey kitty, what I'm realizing is what is difficult today will become easier tomorrow. While each of the workouts were, I feel like, equally as difficult this week, putting in that work, building the muscles, I think what building muscle is really you're, stretching or tearing those muscles, and they're, recovering, and they're that much stronger the next time around. So just gonna stick with it. Hey kitty, I should have closed the door. You want to say hi on the YouTubes? This is Athena that's hanging out. She was the 3rd cat that our family adopted, and she has a permanent head tilt. She was mauled by a dog, and she has scar underneath her neck and an inner ear injury that keeps her head permanently tilted. But she's a sweetheart. She's a sweet kitty. I want to cut it short here, or just cut it off here. I don't want these videos to be too long, but I am working on some ideas to start finding my purpose. I will end the video with something that I did write and maybe share a video that I came across. There is a YouTube channel called Fearless Soul, I believe, and there's this video of theirs that I really like. I've been watching it a couple times this week, and it's 5 ways to get back on track. And one of them is to find your why, right? And so why must I? And I wrote a few things that I'll share with you before I close this video today. Why must I? Because I am worth it. Because I know that I provide value and I have focus and determination. I am passionate, loving, caring, and motivated. My body is a temple and I will worship it and nourish it and tune and tone it. My mind is powerful and I will overcome even the greatest of challenges. So those are just a few things that I've written so far about my why. Why must I? And I feel like I wrote down something else in a journal from my coaching program the other day. One of the gentlemen in that coaching program shared this, and I wrote it down because it resonated with me, and it's, I owe it to myself to be better for myself. And that just rings so true with me. What's wrong with us being our motivation? You know, we are born into this 3D, this physical world for greatness. And I've lost sight of that for so long. I feel like I live for other people. I'm a people pleaser. And while I have good intention, and yes, I want to lift those up around me, in the beginning, it's important to focus on you, because you can't live for other people. You cannot help anyone else. You cannot, we must first take care of ourselves before we can take care of anyone else. So I think it's really important to take this time to focus on myself, to rebuild myself, to find my purpose, so that I may better offer something to others around me. Because yes, I do enjoy lifting others up. It is, I believe, a huge part of what my purpose is. And I think in order to do that the best that I possibly can, I need to be the best version of myself first. So I hope that you all see that the work that I'm doing for myself is not in selfishness. It is in self-love and rebuilding myself to a place where I can offer my best self to the world. I really like the way that felt as I said it, and that's the way I'll close. So thank you for checking in, for being a part of this audience and this community and this growth path together. I hope that I'm motivating or inspiring at least one of you out there. Boom shakalaka, shakalaka boom boom.